Hello. It is 3:22 p.m. and Deltarune Chapter 5 trailer just dropped this morning and I couldn't react to it in time because I had to go to work. And I'm actually in my empty office right now after everyone left. Um, Ready to sit down and watch this. I have now watched it. It took much willpower to not watch this during my lunch break, but I knew I needed to save my reaction. So no preamble. Let's watch this shit. Let's go. Deltarune tomorrow. I have things I want to say, but I don't really want to make this video super long. Um, we'll see what happens. Let me just see what's going on here. Um, my chapters 3 and 4 trailer reaction was mitigated by the fact that my actual initial reaction wasn't recorded because I didn't press record. So let's hope that it didn't happen again. We are recording. Okay, let's do this. Yep, Flower King. It's time. It's time. It's time. Hello. Sprout Mole from Amori. Except it's Toby Fox. Ooh, Cuphead music? Floral Fury? Ballman? Orbsman? Okay, nothing new so far. What? Oh my god, no way. Okay, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Just give me a second. Hold on. Hold on, I need a minute. Hold on. Launching June 24th as a free... Oh my god. Okay, I'm not really the type of guy to do this, but let's do a frame-by-frame breakdown. Top 10 things you missed. Except, I'm just gonna scroll through this. Okay, these guys look cool. Plants vs. Zombies moment. This is Orbsman from Digital Circus, except he has Newbert's wig and Newbert's going Super Saiyan. And Trashy is there. Newbert's going Super Saiyan just heats Flamesman, which is a joke that only two of my friends are gonna get. Those are probably some sort of pride flag colors. I don't know what though. Okay, so this is all just recap, but then we got cool looking guy, kind of Shovel Knighty. And okay, information overload here. So we got a super Eastern Japanese sort of aesthetic going on with a Shinto shrine. Immediately put me in the mindset of Undertale Yellow with the Ketsukanes. Please, please. That's a quill, I think. And then no fucking shot. We're doing Omega Flowey with the toy knife. No fucking way. Excuse me. I mean, this is probably just gonna be a troll, but holy shit. Okay, those were vines, roots, maybe leaves. Dude, we're gonna see the roots. And yeah, we got the Japanese aesthetic, the flower, the sakura petals. I really do wonder. There was a theory that there would be two Dark Worlds in Chapter 5, one in Flower King and one in the holiday house, because you can argue that Carol and the holidays are sort of Asian coded. Carol has a katana. It's funny because people caption pictures of Carol with white woman jump scare, but she also has a katana and throwing star snowflake things in her house. So I guess I don't know why Flower King, why Asgore's shop would be have an Eastern aesthetic. That doesn't really make any sense to me unless Asgore's a huge weeb, or maybe it's because Alphys gave him Mew Mew Kissy Cutie DVDs or something. I don't know, but holy shit. Okay, so that's the trailer. 2 weeks. What I was going to say is okay, I'm gonna keep this short because I'll save this kind of discussion for the actual playthrough, which is in 2 weeks. This is a Wednesday, by the way. June 24th is a Wednesday. I might need to dodge spoilers until Friday and then just dedicate a weekend to playing it. A lot of emotions here. The Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4 trailer, when that dropped, I had just pulled an all-nighter for an unrelated writing reason. I was writing a story, and I stayed up all night doing that, and I was let me just watch this 9 a.m. direct. And I I didn't have like a full-time job at the time, so I was like, you know, I can just stay awake a few more hours. And that was like, you know, there was like a 3 year gap between chapter two and the other two, and chapters three and four. And you know, we got like this Bampton sweepstakes. We got all this like this supplementary material to like hold us over until then. But it was still just so momentous, being like, holy shit, an actual new trailer. Like no one expected this. There were signs, you know. I was one of the people who was a little worried when there was no spring newsletter. I was like, Toby, what's going on here? And you know, the overwhelming consensus was like, well, there's no newsletter because chapter's dropping soon. And then last night, you know, most of the people on the Deltarune subreddit were like, either jokingly or not, being like, okay, this is definitely getting an announcement at the next Nintendo Direct. They were like, you know, new chapters are usually announced at the Nintendo Direct. You know, all the evidence is lining up for it. And I went to bed being like, you know, I really hope so, but I don't know. And there was almost a part of me being like, oh, but the magic is gone. Like, you know, the magic of like never knowing when Deltarune's going to drop. Just being like, okay, we can probably narrow it down to a Nintendo Direct. I was like, the fact that I could go to bed last night being like, there's a high chance Chapter 5 gets announced, it almost was like, no, where's the suspense? Where's the surprise? I woke up at like 9 a.m. today and headed to work, and I was like, I checked my phone, I saw the Nintendo Direct was live. I was like, okay, no announcement yet. And then I got a text from my friend being like, hey, Andy. And I was like, oh, no way. So, yeah, we're here. And then, oh my god. So only a year wait. You know, we reached like the 1 year anniversary of the previous chapters just a few days ago. This is by far the shortest turnaround time. I think chapter 1 to chapter 2 was like 2.5 years, maybe a little less. Just 1 year. That's crazy. Like I'm sitting here reacting and talking about how strange it is to have like a normal release schedule for a thing. Deltarune fans when they get consistent updates. Like, and then, oh my god, the chapters 3 and 4 was announced, and then I specifically remember there were 64 days. I looked this up in my reaction video. I looked this up. There were 64 days between the trailer for chapters 3 and 4 dropping and then the actual chapters dropping. We got 2 weeks, pretty much. We got 16 days. I gotta, like, mentally prepare, man. And when I sit down and record it, it's gonna be like, you know, when I recorded chapter 2, that was like a 10-hour playthrough because I was, like, you know, enjoying myself that much and just trying to get as much from the chapters as I could. Chapters 3 and 4, I think, combined was, like, 11 hours. I went through those chapters faster, but there were 2 of them. I don't want to, like, get to the weekend of June 24th and then sit down and record and then be done in just like a single night. And not have it be like a 10-hour saga. Oh, that'd be sad. Oh my god. But you know what this means. You know, when chapters 3 and 4 dropped, I had a checklist. I had record my playthrough, write the comments, do the OST tier list stream, replay the games on stream, and then throughout that process make piano covers. I got a piano cover cooking from chapters 3 and 4, which I'll hopefully be able to get out soon. But holy shit, man. Oh my god. Middle of the year release. No, who knows? If we get like a 2027 release date for chapter 6 at the end of this chapter, I might die. Oh my god. I got 2 weeks to mentally prepare, man. You know, I think I am overall happy that we're getting it in the middle of the year as opposed to the end of the year. Obviously, like, the instant gratification of I want to play now instead of later, but also just like, I don't know, logistically it might be easier to play it now. Oh my god, there's so much. Omega Flower. Okay. It's 3:30. I need to, like, there are other things I need to do today. I'm tired from work. I talked for like about 10 minutes. That's my thoughts. More thoughts coming potentially, and I don't know, I might stream within the next couple weeks or something, and then we can get on the discussion train, and then you know what to expect. At most a few days after June 24th, first playthrough on this channel. You know where to find it. We made it, guys. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's go. Let's fucking go.